Every runner talks about how important improving core strength and core stability is for them, and how much it really translates to better running performance and hopefully reduces that risk of injury. But how do you go about doing this? There's so many exercises that you can do rolling around on the ground, from your sit-ups, your crunches, your planks, your side plank, your hip raises, which are all great exercises. But at a certain point, you need to really train how to become more strong and stable around the midsection in an upright position. So that's why I really like the exercises, what's called 2 dumbbell marching and tiptoe walking. So what these exercises do, work on improving stability at the foot, ankle, hip, and core, preventing any sway side to side. And then also with the tiptoe walking, we're taking it a step further and teaching ourselves how to really build strength and endurance at the calves. The calves are super important when it comes to running because they help work on reducing or withstanding that vertical load that gravity's pulling us down into the ground. It's really the soleus muscle deep down in the calf there that helps withstand that to hold us up in an upright position. And this is often an area that you'll see fatigue, which leads to Achilles tendinopathy, plantar fasciitis, and other lower extremity injuries. So just want to run you through a couple basic core stability exercises in this upright position. The first one is 2 dumbbell marching. So if I have a pair of dumbbells, okay, I'm standing up nice and tall. I really want to make sure my pelvis stays nice and level throughout this, so preventing this big sway from side to side. Good posture, already slightly engaging the core. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up, single leg stance, so a lot of balance and stability here. As I come down, strike the ground, ball the foot first, heel sets down, and then I come up on the other side. What's important on this one, and one way it can really impact running performance is if you're someone who runs with a very narrow step width, so people that kind of come and run like they're on a line on the street rather than a little bit closer to underneath hip width, this exercise can really teach you how to build better stability to get a wider step width, which then helps really control that pronation at the foot and the ankle and stressing down there at the lower leg. So 2 dumbbell marching again, coming up, balance, control, entire lower body's working. My core is having to fire to prevent that shakiness from side to side. But this is a fantastic exercise that works on core stability in more of an upright position. So performing anywhere from 10 to 20 steps down. Nice heavy resistance. So as you feel like, hey, I have this balance, I'm in a good position, try to go ahead and increase resistance and really load that up as much as you can, because that's going to provide this pull side to side that the core has to withstand against. The next exercise, tiptoe walking, slightly different variation, still working on core stability quite a bit, but now adding the calves and specifically the soleus muscle into play. So holding my dumbbells here, I'm going to raise up into a calf raise, making sure the entire time equal pressure on all toes. I don't want you to raise up and shift out. You see a lot of people shift into this position here. I don't want you to shift in that position. I really want you to load through the toes equally and keep pressure on the big toe. So from here, think of it as almost like a walking calf raise. I'm in this high position. I'm engaging my calves like crazy. I'm going to step, stabilize. So core is working to control the position of my body while I'm really using the calves and a lot of these intrinsic foot muscles to control my position and stay up there. So working on top end calf strength and endurance. Again, as I hit the ground, I'm absorbing, I'm holding, I'm trying not to come any closer to the ground, but I'm really building good strength and endurance through the calves. So those are 2 exercises, different walking variations, working on core stability, calf strength, and endurance. If you have any questions, please let me know.